What up, YouTube? Clip beats, no script, off the rip. You asked for this shit. You wanted it. High demand. You said you wanted Dr. Dre, Medicine Man featuring Eminem. Candice, Pillay, and Anderson Paak? Really? Paak. I didn't know that. Really? It's a music video too. Alright, if you're new to my channel, do me a favor. Throw me a like, subscribe, hit that red button. I have not heard this yet, guys. I'm trying to basically knock out any like little features and stuff like that that everybody keeps asking for. I keep, saying, hey, we're gonna jump into this album. Everyone's like, nah, you need to check out this. I just did Calm Down. What was the other one? I did Fine Line from one of Shady XV. I don't know the album name. But yeah, we're jumping into this right now. Fasten your seatbelts, we're going for a ride. I don't know what to expect. It's a Dr. Dre song, so it's probably gonna be fire. Regardless, I can't even talk. Dr. Dre, Eminem, Candice, Pillay, Anderson Paak. Let's go. Do me a favor, throw me a like, subscribe, and go to Dr. Dre's page. Please throw him a like, subscribe. Go to Eminem's page, throw him a like, subscribe. Candice and Anderson's like and subscribe. Let's go. Oh, it's a fan-made video. That's still dope.
You gotta give us some good news.
Yeah. About that.
Oh, you know what I should do? I get trouble. Here, you can watch me do this shit. I don't really care, guys. You can see a little something behind the scenes. So if I gotta make this kind of like, I guess opaque, transparent, I gotta change the video a little bit. YouTube gives me hell of a time uploading anything. So just to make sure I don't have any issues uploading, I'm just gonna make the video transparent now, like a Ghostwriter. Let's go. Bros.
So let me find out the bitch in you.
Let me get a feel for this. The bitch in me. What?
You gotta give us some good news.
Yeah. About that.
So let me find out the bitch in you. So let me find out the snitch in you. Fame and fortune, it's not your forte.
That bass line, dude.
Fame and fortune, it's not your forte. Fuck the world now, I'm done with foreplay. Doctor's orders.
Fuck the world, no, I'm done with foreplay. Skipping that shit, I'm going right to it.
Go fuck yourself. Take 2 a days to the morning, overdose and kill yourself. Doctor's orders.
You obviously heard it. Doctor's orders. Take 2 of these in the morning, overdose, and kill yourself.
Listen.
Overdose and kill yourself. Doctor's orders.
Listen, this is my evaluation. This shit oversaturated. Y'all can get evacuated. Kids sipping activists and they ain't even activated. Married to the internet, stuck in place salivating. Ain't nobody graduating. Don't nobody love this shit the way I love it. So I gotta hate it. Everybody off of fame. That ain't no exaggeration. Damn, I'm getting aggravated. Fuck, I'm getting agitated. Teach us someone to pay in these fucking schools. The police got our name in all their databases. Girls be 13, acting 22. Niggas be 44, acting half their ages. Somebody tell me.
Ooh, that line was nasty. Hold on, what'd he say? Bring that back. I gotta bring this back a little bit. Sorry. He was saying this game is oversaturated. These kids are married to the internet, stuck in place salivating.
Sipping activists and they ain't even activated. Married to
activists and they ain't even activated. Yeah, I repeat bars just to help people who don't speak English or, trying to relate to their grandchildren or children.
the internet, stuck in place salivating. Ain't nobody graduating. Don't nobody love this shit the way I love it.
I like that. Ain't nobody graduating. Like, nobody's taking the steps. They're skipping the steps of hip-hop. And then when they fucking make a few hit records, they fucking fall off. They never graduated. That was a dope line right there.
Y'all can get evacuated. Kids sipping activists and they ain't even activated. Married to the internet, stuck in place salivating.
They can get evacuated. That was a good line too, because think about it, like being evacuated from like a school, say like a shooting or whatever. They have those drills and shit.
Ain't nobody graduating. Don't nobody love this shit the way I love it. So I gotta hate it. Everybody off of fame. That ain't no exaggeration. Damn, I'm getting aggravated. Fuck, I'm getting agitated. Teach us someone to pay in these fucking schools. The police got our name in all their databases. Girls be 13, acting 22. Niggas be 44, acting half their ages.
Girls be 13, acting 22. Dudes be 44, basically acting 22, acting half their ages. Oh, that's some real shit.
Girls be 13, acting 22. Niggas be 44, acting half their ages.
And he ain't lying. Now, I'm pausing. He ain't lying. I'm telling you right now, dude. I'm not trying to be fooling myself or nothing like that. I'll go to like a grocery checkout line or whatever, and I don't know what's going on, but there's a lot of women shooting their shot these days. I'm not just saying for me, maybe across the world. I don't know what's going on, man. But like, I have to check IDs. Like, I don't know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be respectful, but I'm being serious. Like, these girls will be like 16 years old and they look like they're 25, and I'm just like, yo, I'm not R. Kelly in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a girl, first off. Second off, like, what is happening? But he was saying, girls be 13 acting 22, dudes be 44 acting half their ages. Dudes who are 44 sitting there playing Xbox, not doing shit with their life. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. You can do whatever makes you happy. I'm just saying, it was real shit.
Girls be 13, acting 22. Niggas be 44, acting half their ages. Somebody tell me what the fuck is going on. These niggas in tight shit, I'm in the fucking matrix. It's looking like a sign of the revelation. About time of the return of the fucking greatest. I got all these patients, man. How come they ain't patient with me? They just think I want the money. Why when I can take it with me? Y'all don't.
They just think I want the money. Why would I can't take it with me? But what stuck out to me, he was like, all these dudes are wearing tight shit. I feel like I'm in the fucking Matrix. Talking about like tight clothing. But think about the Matrix, they're wearing all that tight leather and stuff like that. But also feels like I'm in the Matrix. Like I'm in some simulated world with all this shit.
It's looking like a sign of the revelation. About time of the return of the fucking greatest. I got all these patients, man. How come they ain't patient with me? They just think I want the money. Why when I can take it with me? Y'all don't do it for the love not. They
I heard the patience line too. That was very dope. I don't point out everything.
gonna find out who you are. Just admit it, for you get it. Get it.
Say, what you living about? Fuck you gon' tell me? Do you remember where you started out from? You looking lost now. You are a bastard.
This is Anderson?
Fake it till you make it, take your little paper, but when you look in the mirror, your credibility's gone now. I'd rather be hated on for who I am than to be loved for who I'm not. That's word to die.
Claim fortune, it's not your forte. Fuck the world now, I'm done with foreplay. Doctor's orders.
Yo, for real, that was one of my favorite Dre verses in a long time. I haven't heard a Dre verse like that in a while.
Go fuck yourself. Take 2 a day, send them on and overdose and kill yourself.
In the beginning, a few of the people who had a problem I was this good scoffed. I just shook off, probably reminded you of the first time you saw Tiger Woods golf. Never thought.
See, that's what I'm saying right off the bat. I'm trying to pay attention to the lyrics, but I'm hearing that beat change. You hear that little eerie doom 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 doom. It's got the Eminem. I told you he's got like this dark circus-y, like sinister vibe. That's an Eminem production. I think he learned it from Dre, but I don't know. Eminem just has this little do 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 do. It's like a piano.
And overdose and kill yourself.
In the beginning, a few of the people who had a problem I was this good scoffed. I just shook off, probably reminded you of the first time you saw Tiger Woods golf.
A lot of people who say scoff, like you know what I'm saying, that they weren't used to seeing a white boy rapping hip hop.
A problem
Not like this.
I was this good scoffed. I just shook off, probably reminded you of the first time you saw Tiger Woods golf. Never thought about how much my race and nationality meant, but based on how I ascended, see how plain it was now they want me to jet. But no one really gave a fuck about my descent till I took off. Mistook me because I looked soft, but I stood tall, I just followed them. So I rose and grew balls, told these hoes to screw off. Decided opposing you was what I'm supposed to do. All I did was say what I'm feeling when the vocal booth calls, and had you on pins and needles. When I spoke to you all, you felt.
Oh, I didn't want to stop, but when he said I had you on pins and needles, I'm on pins and needles right now. I got the goosebumps. Like my legs going on. I say Lieutenant Dan. That's what I got right now, man. But he was saying something before that. I didn't want to stop it because I wanted to play out. But he had that whole plane jet based on my descent. Like he had a whole scheme there. I'll bring this all back after the verse is over. I'm gonna listen to it all the way through.
So I rose and grew balls, told these hoes to screw off. Decided opposing you was what I'm supposed to do. All I did was say what I'm feeling when the vocal booth calls, and had you on pins and needles. When I spoke to you all, you felt my pain. It's almost like I poked voodoo dolls, and I hope my spirit haunts the studios when I'm gone. My picture jumps off a poster and just floats through the halls, and fucking goes through the walls like the ghost of Lou Rawls. Karma's headed for Armageddon, and drama said I'm going in. Already got an arm and head, and whoever said words to this words ain't heard me word of my gift. Fucking my image even ends up taking a personal hit. Whoever I heard or whatever bridges I'm burning this bitch, and whatever bitches feel like they didn't deserve what they get, and whatever consequences come with every verse is worth it. So don't turn a beat on whose turn is it to get murdered on it. And here's to all the years I spent towing the line overtime. Sure as the mold is blind in my mind, I'm still underground as a groundhog, and I'ma go for mine. Like a hole for road is trying to dig up some golden diamonds, are cold to find. No sign of slow when these lines on my nines. I just load up the most rhymes and open fire with a closed mind. All I needed was someone to co-sign. Been an assault rifle with the sniper scope for this whole time. Take one, say when the blast, just give me the order, I spray. Pain in the ass, like a shot in the ass with a paint gun. Ain't no one safe from non-believers that ain't for old time's sake, I spit it straight through. This is take one. The moment you're waiting for has come, but the
Fame and fortune.
The fuck was that, man? Yo, dude, I can't even feel shit. Everything from the neck down, man. My nipples are hard too. The fuck, man? Bring this back. I'm bringing that back. There's no way. I was gonna stop and break that down. Now we'll go dissect it. I didn't want to stop that. I'm sorry.
golf probably remind.
Oh, we're going back to the fucking beginning, man. I like how I had the little 8 Mile vibe. What the fuck was that?
They do what they said, I'm on and overdose and kill yourself.
In the beginning, a few of the people who had a problem I was this good scoffed. I just shook off, probably reminded you of the first time you saw Tiger Woods golf. Never thought about how much my race and nationality meant, but based on how I ascended, see how plain it was now they want me.
How I ascended, plain.
Never thought about how much my race and nationality meant, but based on how I ascended, see how plain it was now they want me to jet, but no one
how plain it was. Now they want me to jet. They want me to go. They want me to take off.
really gave a fuck about my descent till I took off.
They only cared about my descent until I took off. So, descent, ascending, descent, until I took off, jet.
Mistook me because I look soft, but I stood tall, I just followed the...
He said they mistook me because I look soft. Oh, man.
Took off. Mistook me because I look soft, but I stood tall, I just followed the... So I rose and grew balls, told these hoes to screw off, decided opposing you was what I'm supposed to do. All I did was say what I'm feeling when the vocal booth calls, and had you on pins and needles when I spoke to you all.
I've always said that, man. He said, I only did what I'm supposed to do when the vocal booth calls, had you on pins and needles when I spoke to you all. But you notice how he takes little pauses to make sure that those certain words hit. They're making sure they hit. That's why he is so good. I always tell people this. You got to pay attention to the enunciation and how he bends the words to fit the next scheme. That's why you get the chills like that. Because he doesn't even need to, you know how like when you hear a rapper and all of a sudden like the beat drops and then he keeps going like that. That's nasty, right? But he could do that with his voice.
Till I took off. Mistook me because I look soft, but I stood tall, I just followed the... So I rose and grew balls, told these...
That was I stood tall, rose, and grew balls. But that's what it was. He had to turn into Slim Shady. He couldn't be Marshall Mathers. He couldn't be Eminem. Slim Shady had to break through that barrier. You know what I'm saying? To give people like a shock value. Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? People weren't ready for it. They weren't ready for Shady.
These hoes to screw off, decided opposing you was what I'm supposed to do. All I did was...
Opposing you was what I'm supposed to do. See what I'm saying? Like, he's supposed to be against you. He wanted to be the bad guy.
I rose and grew balls, told these hoes to screw off, decided opposing you was what I'm supposed to do. All I did was say what I'm feeling when the vocal booth calls, and had you on pins and needles when I spoke to you all. You felt my pain. It's almost like I poked voodoo dolls, and I...
You felt my pain. It's almost like I poked voodoo dolls. Everything that I said. White America, not even white America, but, you know, white America really got behind hip-hop when Eminem, when someone looked like them, started rapping and was able to hold their own without a problem. I mean, it was actually better than 95%, 99% of hip-hop at the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, maybe to this day, but I'm just saying, like, he said you felt my pain as if I poked voodoo dolls. Like, he was making everybody feel the same, make people feel his pain, all the shit that he went through.
Had you on pins and needles when I spoke to you all. You felt my pain. It's almost like I poked voodoo dolls, and I hope my spirit haunts the studios when I'm gone. My picture jumps off a poster and just floats through the halls and fucking goes through the walls like the ghost of Lou Rawls.
That line, that little scheme right there, talking about his fucking his ghost coming through the poster and floating through the halls and going through the walls like a ghost of Lou Rawls. I mean,
my picture jumps off a poster and just floats through the halls and fucking goes through the walls like the ghost of Lou Rawls. Karma's headed for Armageddon, and drama said I'm going in.
Karma's headed for Armageddon. Like, dude, he said, I'm gonna get what's coming to me when it's all said and done, because he's just been a bully to the rap game.
Goes through the walls like the ghost of Lou Rawls. Karma's headed for Armageddon, and drama said I'm going in. Already got an
drama setter, come on.
Like the ghost of Lou Rawls. Karma's headed for Armageddon, and drama setter, I'm going in. Already got an arm and head, and whoever said word to this word.
I'm going in, already got an arm and head in.
Headed for Armageddon, and drama setter, I'm going in. Already got an arm and head, and whoever said word to this words ain't heard me word of my gift. Fucking my image even ends up taking a personal hit. Whoever I heard or whatever bridges I burn in this bitch, and whatever bitches feel like they didn't deserve.
said, whatever bridges are burning, whatever bitches feel they didn't deserve to get what he gave them.
Whoever said words to this words ain't heard
Whoever said words are just words. You couldn't put them together like me.
me word on my give. Fucking my image even ends up taking a personal hit. Whoever I heard or whatever bridges I burn in this bitch, and whatever bitches feel like they didn't deserve what they get, and whatever consequences come with every verse is worth it. So Doc turn the beat on whose turn is it to get murdered on it. And here's to all the years I spent on with a line of overtime. Sure as the mold is blind in my mind, I'm still underground as a groundhog, and I'ma go for mine like.
I'm still as underground as a groundhog, and I'm a go for mine, but a go for mine. But like, I'm gonna go for mine. Like, I'm gonna go get mine, but a go for mine underground. Yo, dude.
So Doc turn the beat on whose turn is it to get murdered on it. And here's to all the years I spent on with a line of overtime. Sure as the mold is blind in my mind, I'm still underground as a groundhog, and I'ma go for mine. Like a hole for road is trying to dig up some gold and diamonds are cold to find. No sign of slow when these lines on my nines, I just load up the most rhymes.
Come on, these lines are my nines. I just load up the most rhymes. I'll bring this back one more time.
Sure as the mold is blind in my mind, I'm still underground as a groundhog, and I'ma go for mine. Like a hole for road is trying to dig up some gold and diamonds are cold to find. No sign of slow when these lines on my nines, I just load up the most rhymes. And open fire with a closed mind. All I needed was someone to co-sign.
Hold on. He said, just let go with a closed mind. He ain't open to hearing nothing anybody is saying. When he's shooting shots, that's it. It's a kill shot.
Up the most rhymes and open fire with a closed mind. All I needed was someone to co-sign. Been a assault rifle with the sniper scope for this whole time. Take one, say when the blast, just give me the order, I spray. Pain in the ass, like a shot in the ass with a paint gun. Ain't no one safe from non-believers, there ain't none. I even make the bitches I rep come.
Non-believers, there ain't none. I even make the bitches I rape come. He forces you to enjoy it. That might have been the most fucked up line, one of the most fucked up lines I've heard in hip hop, besides the whole kill shot with the whole, the day you put out a hit is the day you admit that he put out the hit that got Paak killed. Like, dude, that's what he does, man. That's just fucking
time. Take one, say when the blast, just give me the order, I spray.
Give me the orders, I spray a pain in the ass, or get shot in the ass with a paint gun. But he's going, and rhymes it with gun.
Pain in the ass, like a shot in the ass with a paint gun. Ain't no one safe from non-believers, there ain't none. I even make the bitches I rep come. I'm waiting on someone to say something. Dre make the bass pump and let the tape run. For old time's sake, I spit it straight through, this is take one. The moment you're waiting for has come, but
the moment you're waiting for has come, making the bitches I rape come. But he said, yo, this is take two, this is take one. I did this in one take. One take, obviously, if you don't know what that means, he means he walked right into the booth and spit that shit in one take and walked right back out of the booth. And you know, that's funny, Eminem does that. I know he likes doing that too, because I'm a fan of doing that too. I don't like punching in. I'm not a big fan of punching in. I get uncomfortable when I have to punch in a bar or two. It never really sounds the same. Like if I'm recording a verse, I probably shouldn't be talking about this, but I don't give a shit. If I'm recording a verse for somebody, if I mess up somewhere within that 45 seconds or however long it is, even if it's a bridge or whatever, I will go back and I will redo the whole thing, even if the fucking first 30 seconds were fine. If I slip up on one thing, I want to do it in one take. There's just something about the originality with that. I even do that with these videos. Something in me that I have to do it that way. I don't know why. I have to one take shit. But that's not really a one take for me. I have to go back and redo it, but I'd rather just go all the way through it. I think you get the most passion out of it. And if you pay attention to Eminem, listen to a lot of rappers these days, okay? They're monotone. And what I mean by that is they'll find a melody like, but then like, I'm not trying to pick on anybody in particular here. You obviously know what that sound is. But I'm saying listen to Eminem when he's rapping. Like, non-believers, there ain't none. I even make the bitches I rape come. Like he I don't know how to put it into words for you guys. I keep saying enunciate, but it's not even just enunciating, it's his cadences. He knows where to speak soft and then make it louder, to hit those punches with the rhymes so the rhymes stick out. Even he said the sniper scope assault rifle for this whole time, day one. Shot with the ass and the paint gun. I even make the bitches I rape come. Like he knows how to He's mastered it. That was my best impersonation on the spot like that, but that I can't do what he does.
I spit it straight through, this is take one. The moment you're waiting for has come, but the
Fame and fortune, it's not your forte. Fuck the world now, I'm done with foreplay. Doctor's orders, go fuck yourself. Take 2 a days in the morning, overdose and kill yourself. Doctor's orders. Doctor's orders.
My question is, when did this come out? 2017? Was it 2017? 6 years ago. So yeah, I mean roughly 2016. I don't know, man. That was ridiculous. I'm over here talking about how I think that was Dre's best verse, and I think that was M's best verse. Like that was ridiculous. Guys, what do you think? Was this your favorite Eminem verse? That's just crazy because he set that up. He said, "I had you on pins and needles," and then like, but he was building that up. That's what he does. It's like a crescendo. You know what I'm saying? Like he builds it up and then it drops off. Builds it up and he drops off. Builds it up. That's what he does throughout the songs. If you pay attention, even like go back and listen to Kill Shot. You know, lethal injection, go to sleep 6 feet deep. Like he knows how to. He builds it up to make you feel it. That's what Paak did. You know what I'm saying? And he studied Paak. You know, and a lot of other artists too. Yeah. I think this. I can't say it's my favorite verse, but it's up there. I'd have to listen to everything like consecutively in one sitting, and I tell you. But that caught me off guard. You guys are right, man. Holy shit! If you guys like this and you want more Eminem on this channel, do me a favor, throw me a like, subscribe, hit that red button. Holy shit! Just to help me out with my future hospital bills. I said it before, guys. I'm gonna end up in the ER real quick. You know how high my blood pressure probably gets during these? Are my ears red? Yeah, dude. Right. It's on to the next one. Hope you're having a wonderful week, guys. Please stay safe. If you need me, reach out to me. My Instagram's linked in the description down below. I am here for you guys 24/7. I do not take song requests through Instagram, but you can put them down below and I will get to them right away for you, okay? I promise you that. But let me know what you want me to see next. I usually go with the most like, I hear you guys. I read all the comments. You know, even though I can't heart everything, I try to get to everything I possibly can. I see all the comments, so don't ever feel like you're getting left out. I'm seeing what you're saying. So let me know what you want next. And we'll go with that. Because I'll end up doing all the full albums. I'll do Marshall Mathers LP2. I'll do I can't say the names right now. Recovery, and I will do Relapse. I'll do them all. I'll do Music to Be Murdered By. My man keeps asking me to do Nat. I got to do Nat. But yeah, we're gonna jump into all those. Have a wonderful week. Stay safe, guys. Like I said, if you need me, reach out. I'm not trying to sell you my music. You don't have to pay for a Patreon. There's nothing. I'm not trying to take any of your money here, guys. I'm trying to take YouTube's money. I'll take all their money, but they don't pay you shit. But yeah, I'm not here for your guys' money, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week. I love you. Stay safe. It's on to the next one. Let me know what you thought about this verse, and let me know what you want to hear next. All right? Comment down below. Peace out.